Hello, I am here to tour the grooviest, most aesthetic Pinterest apartment ever. When you walk into the apartment, you begin by walking through these curtains, and then over here in the hallway I keep my whiteboards, one with my schedule and then one I will hang receipts and notes and other reminders on there. Down below I have a bench which ends up being a catch-all and an umbrella in case it's raining when I'm about to leave. And if you take a direct left, you go into my favorite room of the entire space, the room we will be starting this tour in. We call this the book room for obvious reasons, but there'll be an entire separate video dedicated to my bookshelves. Anyways, we're gonna get into the details of this room. I'm so happy with how it turned out. The first thing in this room are my closets. I have two closed closets, so one of them's in here. This is my winter closet. Now that I have ginormous bookshelves across the entire wall, I use this for decor, and I really like how it turned out. It's taken a lot of playing around to get it how I want it to look, but a lot of these things are things I have either been gifted, collected over the years, or collected specifically for this room. I just think it turned out so cute, and I'm really happy with the result. And then I have some childhood books there that I don't necessarily want on my actual bookshelves, and I'm using them as decor. I wanted to have as many disco balls as possible in this room, so here's the first one you're gonna see. It's hanging there. I would eventually like to get some wall art of some sort here, I think, to tie it together. I'm waiting to figure out exactly what I want to do there. And then as for the area down here, all of my plants in all of these rooms are fake because I don't want to have to worry about watering them when I'm traveling a lot. I have also been collecting pots for my plants, and they really have livened up the space. I have that next to my guitar, which is the guitar from the Mamma Mia movie. I recreated it with stickers that I designed inspired by the original, and then I have my ukulele next to it. This cushion thing is nice when people come over because it's a good seating place to sit down if you're gonna sit on the floor, and that one I just keep there. Moving over, here's my desk. I want to keep my desk relatively simple. When I'm working, I end up having things all over the place, so what's on it for now is this mouse pad. It's nice because then you can use the mouse wherever and it still works, and also this desk is old and has some imperfections, so it also hides that a bit. This is my notebook that I work in. So these are the lamps I have on my desk. This is the flower lamp that went viral when I posted about it on my Instagram, that people absolutely adored. I'm so glad I got them. It was the best find I've ever found at a Marshall's, TJ Maxx, anything. I do not regret at all getting it because look how magical fairy garden vibes that is. Anyways, down here I have where I keep my pencils and my pens. I have a laptop stand and then this fun keyboard that helps motivate me to actually work because it's more fun to use than keyboard on a laptop. I have this wall decal. I ended up putting it here and it gives it a little pop there without it being too cluttered and chaotic. This is my desk chair. It's really comfortable, and then I have this throw pillow on it. I love that it spins and I love the color. Now moving to the right, we have my record station, but before we get to that, we have my bamboo shelf that I thrifted actually, and it has all of these spots for these little pots and it's perfect. And as a little Easter egg, I have my mandrake Harry Potter squishmallow down there because he's a plant. Obviously he needs to be with his family members. And then I also have my roller skates down there too. I just think he is so adorable. I love him. And I love having all different types of pots. It makes it really fun. And this one's probably my favorite because it looks like a fairy garden pot as well. It really goes well with my flower lamp. And now into the actual record station. I have dreamed of having floating shelves like this forever because you can just take them off and I can interchange them whenever I want to. So now that I'm getting this video filmed, I want to start interchanging them to the mood I'm feeling of the week, month, time of year, whatever it is, and that will be really fun for me to do. So currently I just have some all-time favorites up there, ones that I thought would look nice. They will be rotating, and that's why I wanted to get those shelves specifically for that. Down below, this used to be book storage for me, but now it is the perfect holder for all of my vinyls. If you don't know, I collect vinyls and I love using my record player, which sits on top of it with another fairy flower lamp. If we open this up, we have all of my vinyls sorted alphabetically by artist, which has made it a lot easier for me to find the vinyls I'm looking for. I have so many, and I always have one on. Let's close her up. Down here I have a little basket of smaller throw blankets if someone wants one to throw on. And while I'm looking at the ground, I'm realizing my rug. You guys know and love this rug as much as I do. It will be coming with me as long as I'm able to, and it really has transformed this room for sure. Moving over here, this is my coffee table that I thrifted. I really wanted something rectangle with rounded corners, and I thrifted exactly what I wanted. I love the color of the wood, and what really sold me were these shelves, these glass shelves on the side, because I figured I could store all of my cutesy little mugs in them. Like, look how cute that is. As for the top of this coffee table, I have a lot of knickknacks. Like this I painted with my grandma, and then a bunch of other little things, stacks of coasters. I have some magazines that are fun to look through that I have stacked there, and then this cute fake cactus. This is my grandfather's typewriter. One day I would love to get it to actually work, but for now it is a great decor piece. This part of the room is my absolute favorite. I love doing a good gallery wall. You've seen it before in the other places I've lived. I wanted to make it a bit different this time, and since I had such a rigid space to do, I decided to do a big rectangle. I love how it turned out, but my favorite part is this giant disco ball that I have smack in the middle. I have always wanted, it's been such a specific dream, I know, but an orange couch with a disco ball overhead of it, and I have that now, and it is truly a dream come true. You guys saw me get this couch, and I could not be more happy with it. I love the throw pillows I have on it, which I'll probably interchange them throughout the year, but for now this is the setup we're working with. And I have this crochet blanket I have draped over the side there. This is a little coffee table looking thing I got from IKEA. I got it for free on Black Friday. I love the color, and it's perfect because I can put my other lamp I got there, and it gives some space here, especially if I want to sit here and read. Other little knickknacks on there as well. Here is the windowsill. This is the only window that I have plants on the outside because they don't survive in the other one. Look how pretty the plants are. I love them so much, and I have my cute little sun catcher up there. I have my other little sun catchers hanging, and although they don't catch sun in this room, I still like the look of them, along with my other plants that chill down here. Now here's a closer look of my gallery wall lights up there. I'm so happy with how it turned out, and it all pieced together perfectly. But my favorite thing on this gallery wall is this mirror that I thrifted, and then I crocheted these flowers and taped them on. And I want to do a tutorial sometime soon of how to make this in case anyone's interested. But isn't that darling? I love that. More plants. I have my bookshelves here, but I wanted a bookish gallery wall. It was something I really wanted to do. So I had been collecting all these frames and these prints and made a bookish gallery wall of some of my favorite books of all time. One more disco ball up there, and then down here I have a giant palm plant. It chills back here in the corner. The only other main things in this room that you have not seen besides the bookshelves are my ottomans. I love this one, and it's great. I pull it up, I put my feet on it, people sit on it. I also have another ottoman. This one's more boho wicker that matches my ceiling lights. Look how cute these are. I just can't believe how big of a difference it made in this room to have these lights installed and replaced what the other ones were. This is a storage closet, just has a bunch of craft stuff mainly, and then here I have my butterflies going up the wall. If you go down the hallway, we'll go to the bathroom first. It may be the cutest bathroom you have ever seen in your life because it's definitely the cutest bathroom I've seen. It was probably the biggest transformation in this bathroom because of everything we did, and the best part is the pink ceilings. I never thought I would be able to have pink ceilings in a bathroom, but it really tied everything together. I have this arched mirror and more flower lights. You can tell that is definitely a style that I love. I wanted to keep the bathroom counter pretty clutter-free, which is why I just have a few simple things on there. Mostly my storage is in drawers, and then also this closet is all storage shelves. I got this towel, love it. It's perfect. Exactly what I wanted, and matches the blue-ish tones I was going for in this bathroom. I wanted it to feel very me, but very calm. This is the same shower curtain I've had for a while. wall. And then over here I have this painting I did with butterflies, love them, that I hang my towels on. My book cart sits here and holds a bunch of the things that I use on an everyday basis, plus some things that are extra cute. And that's about all for the bathroom. Let's head over to the bedroom. Moving from the bathroom to the bedroom is my favorite bedroom I've ever had. I'm really excited to have a separate place from work and sleep, and I really wanted to achieve that well by making it very moody in here, calming for my type of style. I know this is probably maximalism for a lot of other people, but for me this is pretty chill. The first thing I did was get bedding that I loved. This furniture was already here. I'm borrowing it, and I was hesitant on if I would like the color, but it actually turned out to be perfect. It goes really well with the tones of this room. As for the bedding, I love the patterns because not only are the sheets very soft and high quality, but the pattern is very me, but in a more calming way. And I love my butterfly throw pillow on there, yellow flowers to tie in the pillow, and this is my bed tray. So if I want to have a little breakfast in bed moment, if I want to have popcorn when I'm watching a movie, something like that. And this is my little doodle candle I was gifted because I have a doodle, or I guess she's a woodle, but you know what I mean. I'm obsessed with my bed. It is so comfortable and I love the look of it. Moving over here, I have always wanted a full-length arched mirror. I got this for my birthday. Could not be more obsessed with it. It can also hang on the wall, but I have it propped up on the floor next to a little fake plant, which is next to my keyboard. I love having this here because I can just chill in this lighting and play the piano. I have another ottoman that I use as my piano chair because there's not enough room in here for an actual chair, obviously. Here is the wall decor leading to the other egress window. No plants in this one, but that's okay because it doesn't really get sun on this side, which works out for my favor that this is my bedroom. The darker the better to help me sleep. I have more plants, my lava lamp. Over here I have my hoverboard. I love the design of it, but it's also really fun to ride around. More wall decor. Down here I have my stack of vintage suitcases. That one in the middle is inspired by Mamma Mia. It looks like the one Donna had in the second Mamma Mia movie with a cute little plant on top, and below that I have my dog's toys, so when she comes to have sleepovers she has her toys to play with. Moving on to the dresser, this is my license plate decor I got from the VW show one year, and in this hallway I hang my keys because I'm always losing my keys. Here is the dresser. I keep my cowboy hat up there. This was gifted to me by my grandparents. It's from Poland. I have my cute little bum bums that my friend Kylie gave me. This is my bear that my grandpa gave me when we were in Alaska. Isn't he so cute? I need help coming up with a name, so someone please let me know what to do with that. I have another flower lamp in here, of course. This is something I saw on Pinterest, and my grandma found the window shutter. I told her about this DIY I wanted to do, but it was already painted the exact color of my bedding. It could not have been more perfect. I have been sticking my postcards from places I travel and other little photo strips in there as well, and I want to keep adding to it and switch them out. It's perfect because I love to travel and document the places I've been to, so I love looking at that. Another plant. This is actually a print that I made. I printed my dog's paw prints. I had them stamp it with paint on a paper, and then I made this little print to go there. I love that. Down here is my Squishmallow Sharky with a basket of blankets and my slippers. For my nightstand, I have quite a few things on there. My favorite is my sunrise lamp, and this is my sunset lamp. So this will gradually turn on as I'm waking up in the morning when I have my alarm set. I love the flower shape of my big lamp, and then I have some other cute little things on here as well. Up above, I got another boho looking light fixture. This one has a fan in it. It has been amazing. And then over here, this is my first time ever having a TV in my room since I was in middle school. So I have loved having that there and watching shows at night before bed, so I'm not on my laptop and on my phone.